The build up's been cool. Honestly, I've been enjoying training camp. Enjoying bettering my skills, my conditioning, and just being 100% of myself. So I'm ready, and I can't wait for July 6th.
With everything that has transpired following your win against Edwin De Los Santos, including the injury, pending free agency, on and off retirement, what many believe was not a pleasing performance. What are you looking to prove against Haratunian to really plant your flag back into the mix?
I ain't looking to prove nothing to nobody. I'm looking to prove things to myself. I just want to show myself what 100% of myself can give. So, um, honestly, I ain't really looking to prove nothing to nobody else but me.
When you talk about not being 100%, was only the De Los Santos fight where you were injured, or have you been dealing with some injuries for a while now?
I've been dealing with injuries as far as my hands my whole career, but the De Los Santos fight, um, I think that it kind of was a lot more just because of like the build up of like, I've been boxing since 5 years old. I had hand problems since fucking 16 years old, I want to say. So it's like a build up, like it just keep getting it kind of like start getting worse and worse. But now I'm kind of like wrapping my own hands, and honestly, I think that I like that better.
Mhm. And with this fight, there's a lot of stuff happening around you, specifically with the free agency. How have you been maintaining focus as well too with what's ahead?
Just don't really think about it. Just know that I got the best seat in the house. I know that like I said, with free agency, we all know that me and Tank is gonna be the biggest fight in years to come. And I think that any promoter and anybody will want to be involved when that happens. So um, I just sit back and just chill and really try not to think about it. Think about it when it happens.
You tweeted the other day that Bob Arum was talking the hot shit right now. What did you mean by that?
Bob was saying basically he was what he was saying. He was basically trying to say like top rank or nothing. Like he don't got no. He basically trying to put it out there that I don't got no other options but top rank. And he go see the market and then come back to us like, and then he's saying like conversations that allegedly him and Eddie Hearn is having. Whether we know it to be true or not, we don't know. But I think Bob should just shut up and allow the people that's running his company to run his company because he's not even really running his own company.
Do you believe a return to top rank is likely at this point, or do you already have other plans?
I don't know. Like I said, I don't count nothing out. It's business at the end of the day. So, same way that they look at it is the same way I look at it. Like, if the business makes sense, then yeah. If the business don't make sense, then it ain't no point. But I know that I know my worth. Like I understand my worth. I'm not no kid no more. That's like 19 years old coming out the Olympics. Um, I'm more so a grown man now, and I know that okay, in years to come, I'm gonna end up being one of the most legendary best fighters to ever do it. So that's my worth.
Top Rank has promoted you your entire career. Have you been pleased how they've guided you along and where you are now?
I mean, yeah, up to after like I started um getting bigger, like far as like notoriety, like my name and stuff. Yeah, I think that in that process, I think that we was doing good, but I think that once I got to 135, everything kind of slowed down. I felt as though they could have gave me the George Kambosos fight like they gave Lomachenko, um, but they didn't do that. I felt that we could have put a little bit more pressure on Lomachenko to make the fight happen, but they didn't do that. So when I got to 35, I think I kind of got bigger as far as my notoriety, and then I think things changed.
Obviously, time is running out on Lomachenko's career. He's getting older, so I'm sure Top Rank wants to just give him the fights that he's going to get, and eventually you're going to get yours. And now it appears Lomachenko has stepped in front of you as the next guy to get the Tank Davis fight. How frustrating is it for you that you're not fighting either one of them?
Honestly, I don't care. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm I'm doing this for me, and I'm doing this. I'm not doing this for money. I'm not doing this for clout. I don't really give a fuck about that shit. So, I know that my time gonna come. I know that Tank Davis don't got nowhere else to go but to fight me. I know that at the end of the day, me and him gonna have to fight, and that's my opportunity.
You know,
But right now, we're focused on Artem.
we're a few days past Tank's knockout win over Frank Martin. Just wanted to get your thoughts on his overall performance that night.
It was a professional versus an amateur. Um, Frank Martin lost the fight in round one. When Tank walked out and made him do exactly what he wanted him to do, he lost the fight. Frank went out there and just wasted a lot of energy in the first 3 or 4 rounds. And by round 5, round 6, especially with the weight problems that he was having, he got tired. And once he got tired, his ball game, Tank lined him up and got rid of him.
Do you think a Tank Loma fight would play out the same way, or are we talking about a completely different scenario at this point?
It just depends on which Lomachenko show up. I honestly can't see him just knocking Lomachenko out. I think Lomachenko is defensively sound. He know tricks, and like the skill level that Lomachenko is on, is a lot better than what Frank Martin is. So no disrespect to Frank Martin, but it's just the experience level that Lomachenko has. So I don't see that fight looking like that, but I can see Tank got the edge on younger, fresher, and powerful. So he got the edge for sure. But I don't see it being like no whitewash. And it also depends on what Lomachenko got left in the tank, because a lot of people watched that last fight and felt like he looked super good. But like I'm like I pay attention, and I thought he looked good, but I seen like he couldn't really up the pace like he wanted to, like he wanted to.
Last time we talked, you said the fact that you'll be fighting Artem will have something to compare against Frank's performance against Artem and Tank against Frank, all that good stuff. Are you now looking to flat out dominate, knockout, like whitewash Artem? Is that the mindset you're going into right now, just to show the different levels?
Yeah, I ain't gonna say that I'm looking to knock him out, because at the end of the day, when you go in there looking for knockouts, that's how they don't come. But I'm just looking to prove that the levels. We seen that Frank was on the sea level, and I want to just show Artem was on the sea level too, and show the type of level that I'm on. So yeah.
Going back to Tank for a minute, how big do you think that fight will be from a mainstream standpoint? We've seen all the big fights throughout the last couple decades, mainly involving Floyd Mayweather and the likes. But how big do you think that fight will be? Do you think that's going to stop everyone Saturday night and everyone's going to be tuning in?
It's no question, man. That's like the biggest fight in the world if we really thinking about it. I think every hood in America is going to want to watch that fight. I think that it's going to be a tremendous fight. I think that's the biggest and best fight to make in the sport of boxing. If we really like thinking about it correctly.
And when you think about that fight, what's going on through your head? How do you envision that fight unfolding?
I take things one step at a time, brother. Artem is in front of me right now. I can't really tell you how I envision the Tank fight, because we're not really there yet. So once we get there, then I can figure out and tell you ways without telling you like my game plan.
Absolutely. And just wanted to get your quick thoughts. The hammer dropped on Ryan Garcia. He's being suspended. The win is turned into a no contest. A fine has been levied. His purse has been forfeited. Do you believe justice was served in this instance for Devin Haney?
Because I feel as though 1 year ain't really nothing. I feel like that's like some quick shit, and I feel as though like it ain't setting a good example giving somebody like a year after something like that, just because of the fact that we got other fighters to come, and if they feel as though they only gonna get a year time for cheating, and I feel as though that's not fair. I think a lot of people are gonna start doing it too.
I talked to Oshaki Foster the other day, who's co-headlining your card. And obviously was a close friend of yours throughout the years. He said it feels like a vacation, 1 year, a 1 year ban. And moving on to Devin Haney, obviously that's a fight you're interested as well too. Seems like with free agency, it could be the next feasible open door for you, with Devin guiding his own career and not really interested in the Martin fight. Is that the next move you think you would make until the Tank fight happens?
Yeah, I'm down to fight any and everybody, but like I said, we got to see. There's plenty of options out there. The only thing is getting these guys to say yes. So, I think this is a paid out there. Like I said, there's plenty of big fights out there. Isaac Pitbull, Cruz. Anybody could get it, but the main thing is just getting the fighter to say yes.
So you're ready to step up to 140 for the right fight at this point?
I mean, yeah. I mean, if it's gonna make the most money.
And with this fight against Artem Harutyunyan, it's a homecoming fight. You've had a few of these already. Do you go through a different motion as you prepare for these on fight night?
Nah, I ain't going through nothing different. I think everything been the same. I'm coming in sharp as ever, in shape, and ready to fight. I don't think nothing really been different.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing the new and improved version of Shakur Stevenson as you continue working on your.
I mean, it's new and improved, but it's not like, feel me, like it's been who I am this whole time. I think people just forgot. So we're just reminding people of who I am.